Well, hey everybody, welcome to ZEN-TAROT. My name's Julie. I am going to do a collective reading for all of us, see what kind of energy this new moon in Aries, this partial solar eclipse coming in for us. The moon energy has really been tough since that full moon a couple weeks ago. The energy felt very, very intense with the lunar eclipse, and now here we are going into a partial solar eclipse with Aries. Aries season is upon us, and yeah, I just want to get kind of a collective feel to where we are energetically for this new moon coming in. So Spirit, can we get some messages for the collective for this new moon in Aries energy, this pink moon? I'm loving the name of it, and we're at the spring equinox, so everything kind of springing to life here, and Aries leading the way. So yeah, let's get a collective take on the energy around us. Spirit, can we get some animal spirit wisdom for the energy surrounding us right now? What kind of animal spirit guides up in the ether? Ooh, the wolf spirit turned knowledge into wisdom. Love this. I love this. All these experiences of the past, all these things that really felt heavy and big to us. Turn that into the wisdom now. Turn that into the know-how to move forward and to stand in our light now with this wolf spirit here. I love that. Oh my goodness, the wombat spirit. Be at home, be at home. So wherever you are, there you are here. Be at home wherever you are. This is kind of a card that always reminds me of getting happy and then being very, very happy within the circumstances. And then, so it's like the apartment that you're starting out with. It feels very small, feels very confined, but you decorate it beautifully. You get everything in its spot. You put the little flower pot on the windowsill, the one windowsill that you have here, and you make it a home, you make it yours. And then that next opportunity, that bigger, better always comes along. But when you're not taking care of it because it doesn't mean much to you, and you just really want something better, if I only had something better, I don't like what I have, you just get stuck there. You just get stuck in, I never have anything better. I don't deserve more. I don't feel worthy of more. Look at this owl spirit though. Look at this wisdom. This is all about the wisdom gaining now. You see very clearly now. So all of that was leading you right here. You couldn't see it if it wasn't held from you, withheld from you, right? You don't know how hungry you are until you're starving here. So yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is all about the contrast, showing us the contrast, showing us what we don't want here, but not getting stuck in what we don't want, moving on to what we want here, opening up our, broadening our horizons to allow ourselves to move into what we really want here, to see it clearly here, and to clear out the confusion. On the bottom of the deck, the dolphin spirit. Look at this. This and that are true. Two things can be true at once. All things can be true at once here. Instead of trying to point out everyone else is being wrong here and how we are right here, and I'll show you the proof and I'll show you the link, and right? All things can be true. We all have this perspective versus perception kind of duality going on. It's time to understand, come into a much more understanding time of each other, a much more compassionate and accepting time of each other, that you can be you. You can absolutely be you, and it does not affect me. I can still be me. I can still stand tall in my light, in my wisdom, in my knowing, without taking anything from you. I don't have to dim your light to make mine brighter here. So I love that we are moving into that kind of energy here with, yeah, I'm going to let you be you, but let me be me here. So absolutely beautiful. Just a real time of compassion and understanding here, and feeling at home, feeling like we're a part of something again. It really, if we're allowing each other to be who we are, it just really allows us to be at home again, to be at ease with each other, to be free to be ourselves with each other here. So absolutely beautiful. I love this. Look at Justice, Libra energy on the bottom of the deck here. Real balancing out in relationships and situations here. We had so many situationships happen, literally thrown at us in the last, 5, 6 years, 10 years. For me, it's been a long time. All right, Spirit, let's take a look at the collective energy. Let's take a look at the mind space, the heart space, and the soul space. We're going to take a look at what's on people's mind right now. What are people thinking about? What do you want to talk about moving into this new moon in Aries energy here? What is on the minds Let's clear the energy. Ooh, Page of Swords, higher understanding, higher education, higher learning here. Yeah, being very much absorbed in the higher learning here. Excuse me, bringing in new ideas. Boy, a real study of the truths with this understanding that all things can be true. Look at the truth hidden on the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is always somebody holding something behind their back, withholding information, withholding love, withholding money, some kind of withholding happening here. And you going deep, understanding, yeah, all things can be true. I'm going to look at all truths. It's like an azimuth, right? Where you hear this truth, and then there's this truth, and they are all true. They all need each other to work. Oh, I'm losing my voice. 1 second. All right, I'm gonna take a sip. We'll be okay. Okay, so yes, all things can be true. Okay, let's see. What else is on the minds? What else is on the minds of everyone tuning in to this reading, resonating with this reading, Spirit? What do they want to talk about? Oh my God, look at these yellows, the solar plexus moving in here. King of Wands, Leo energy coming in, spiritual assistance moving in. Really, the angels want you to know they have your back. They've been watching, they've been listening, they've been feeling, and you are very, very much positioned now. You're very much in the right place at the right time now. They have pushed you into the right place at the right time now. It's absolutely beautiful. This King of Wands in particular, this Light Seers Tarot deck, King of Wands for me is always a spirit guide coming through really strong. Someone who was on this earth, loved you very much and has passed over, but wants you to know, I'm here, I'm here. So yeah, loving that confirmation here. So let's take a look at what's challenging in the mind space right now. What is challenging in the thoughts for those that are tuning in? Judgment. Wow, look at this. Spirit calling you out, dialing your number, hoping that you will answer here with these truths, this wisdom that you have gained here. You've been called. So you're supposed to take this wisdom and communicate it to the others, get it out, get the word out somehow, some way of the truth, that all truths can be true at once here. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That is not an easy calling. 9 of Cups, it is your calling though. It is your mission here is to get the word out. You have some sort of truth. You have some sort of knowledge. You have some sort of wisdom. It's like, it's like a tarot card reading. We all translate, we all decipher energy differently here. We're all getting our own unique messages from Spirit tailored to the experiences that you individually gone through here. So that's what's happening with you. They're using those experiences and they're turning that into the wisdom for you so that you can receive the messages very, very clearly. You're just such a beautiful conduit here. Beautiful. All right, Spirit, what is your advice in the mind space for those that are tuning in for this new moon in Aries energy? What is your advice in the mind space? The Empress, good God, in the 10 of Pentacles. Something flew. Oh, look at that. The 7 of Swords comes out in reverse. Look at that. Confusion is over. Misinformation is over here. You've learned it. You've learned it. So now you know. Now you know. Now you have the wisdom to counteract the false information or the misinformation. This is beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. Look at this 10 of Cups. I am at home, or 10 of Pentacles. I am at home wherever I am. I'm abundant. I am grateful. I am celebrating life. I'm celebrating the youthfulness, the new energy coming in, the even if that's your inner child, it's just this new exaltation for things here. You're coming in with this fresh new perspective here because of the 7 of Swords coming out in reverse. So maybe there's a baby about to come in, or there's absolutely a new birth here, a new understanding, a new revelation. Genesis happening here in the mind space. It's just like an awakening and a mass level here, because look at all the people here just waking up, just holding hands, just holding on to each other here. This is home. This is our home. You know what I'm thinking of right now is Mars, the planet Mars. For some reason, you know, I've heard this chatter or this talk maybe with Elon Musk a while ago where they were going to move us to Mars here, right? We were going to start over. And it's just like, wow, we can't take place. If we can't love this place, if we can't honor this place, honor Mother Earth, Gaia, which the Empress represents, is Mother Earth. And the tenderness and the breathing, you know, Earth is literally living. It's just breathing entity that expands and contracts and is alive here. So it's just like nurture the earth, nurture your home, nurture your body, nurture yourself here above all. Nurture your thoughts. Make sure you're taking care of the thoughts that are coming in. Don't harbor resentment. Don't harbor guilt. Don't harbor the sadness and the falsity of all, or the inequality of it all. Don't harbor that. Don't focus on that. This is about giving birth to something new and something exciting and exhilarating here. But home is where the heart is. That's what this reading seems to be about, is bring it back home. Bring it back to the beginning here. Bring it back to the basics here. The basics, the root here. So yeah. Beautiful. All right. Ooh, 11:11 on the timer. Let's take a look at the heart space. Let's take a look at the heart space for the collective. What are we feeling? What are the emotions surrounding this new moon in Aries energy? What are the emotions surrounding us? 5 of Cups, letting go of the resentment, letting go of the lies, letting go of the betrayal, letting go of the control they had over us. Just really letting it go, because the more we harbor that we didn't deserve that or that was unjust, the more we're sitting in that energy. So it's time to absolutely release that energy of the things that you've gone through in the past. Very emotional things, with the cups spilling out, the cups spilling back to Mother Earth for spirit to handle here. Lots of water here. Lots of water. Whenever we're going through transformations, we need a lot of water, right? Just like Mother Earth, Gaia needs a lot of water to dilute. The solution to pollution is dilution. My husband has said to me my whole life. He was right. All right, let's see. What else is going on in the heart space? What else is going on in the heart space for us? What else with the emotions for this new moon? Strength comes out in reverse. I guess I got to leave it. No, they all came out in reverse here. Yeah, so I got to flip them over. So strength comes out in the heart space. Love that. Queen of Cups in the heart space. Doesn't get any better than this. Really attentive to your emotions, taking care of your emotions, knowing your heart is tender and deserves so much more here. So you're integrating this Leo fire into your life here. You're integrating the courage to move forward because of the experiences you've gone through, because of the truth being revealed to you. And this new life coming in really gives you the strength and courage to move away from those things that did not serve. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Are you kidding me? 2 aces in the heart space here with the Queen of Cups, strength, and the 5 of Cups here. So, wow, your heart's fulfillment. Queen of Cups in the heart space is heart's fulfillment. I'm going to do this my way. I'm going to meditate my way there. I'm going to free myself from the chains that have bound me here, from the regrets, from the guilt, from the shame, from the things that have gone on in the past here. I'm going to free myself from them. They were all part of it. They were all leading me here. So gaining control over your emotions so you're not feeling those things in your throat, right? Feeling verklempt every time somebody talked about a sensitive topic with you, because you didn't know the truth or you couldn't see it clearly here. So it was just, these triggers with all of us, forcing us to look at them here, to get our heart's fulfillment, to bring that child eye back so that we can appreciate it, right? That innocence back, that return to innocence so we can appreciate it. How do you appreciate food if you're not starving, right? It's just that starvation period, that misinformation, that cloudiness, that dim period that we've gone through here. I'm hearing the dark times. We've all gone through such dark times. Was that Batman, I think. But yeah, heart's fulfillment coming in, really, really lightening the mood, lightening the emotions here, just really understanding that everyone can have their truth. Everyone can have their truth without encroaching on me, without putting it on me or pushing it down my throat here. This is beautiful. real transformation in the heart space. I mean, look at the butterfly and the heart chain here on strength, on courage here, the integration of the energy too, the hybrid of the energy here. So yeah, big transformation coming to all of us here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love this control, this absolute control. So you can control the tone of your voice, you control your feelings, your emotions when you're in gatherings. You're not just constantly protecting yourself. All right, let's take a look at the everyday life. 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, stepping in. A lot of Leo energy here, but stepping into the limelight now, stepping into the spotlight now. Wow, having your voice heard, validated. You need validation. We all need validation because our truth, it was like, you know, there was a period of time in the United States where when we were expressing how we were feeling, there was this movement of, I'm not going to say it on YouTube because I don't want to get flagged, but F your feelings, F your feelings. And that was just so disempowering, right? It just made us feel so powerless, just so much that our voice didn't matter, or our words didn't matter, or our feelings didn't matter. It's just such an abuse of power here to shun, to shut up, to quiet someone's voice here. So now that you're finding this truth, this voice, this new understanding of who you are, it's just you can't be shut up anymore. You can't be shunned anymore. You just can't be pushed back into the shadows any longer. It's just, I'm not playing by your rules anymore. These are by my rules. And now I'm bringing this new life in. I'm breathing this new life in, and there's no stopping it. There's no stopping it because it starts with me. It starts with me. I'm going to get happy, and then I'm going to make this my home and then expand. It's all about expansion. We are continuously expanding our consciousness here, and you are a big, big part of this, a huge part of this expansion. All right, let's take a look at the daily life. Daily life for us, every day in the soul foundation here for this new moon. 6 of Pentacles, reciprocity, the return again. 6 of Pentacles, I've been studying the 6 of Pentacles a little bit, and it is an imbalance. It's more an imbalance. It's more of a Robin Hood card, more of that than an equality card. So it's taking from one. You have to take from one to give to another here. So it's assuming that there's one pie and you have to take a piece out of that pie to give it to another one, and now there's less for over here. And that's just really a different way to look at it. It's more of a return to you, the 6 of Pentacles, than it is an equality or an equalization here. So yeah, I like that. I like that because things have been taken, things have been stolen. Money in particular here with the Pentacles showing up here, 10 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles in your heart space here. So yeah, money is being returned to you. There's what was taken from you. There was something taken from you. Money was taken from you, and now it is returned. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, I'm learning more about that 6 of Pentacles as I go. All right, what else in the foundation? What else in the daily life for us for this new moon in Aries spirit? What else? Look at that with the 3 of Swords, that grief. It shows up right in the mind space with the 9 of Swords. Good God. Good God. I mean, that just stole my breath away, as it does in those moments of life when you're just kicked in the gut. Just shown some kind of truth that you didn't want to see. It was just right there for you to see, and it's just like, I don't want to. I'm looking with one eye open. I got my fingers in front of my eyes here. I don't want to see that truth, but yet it's forced upon us. It's forced upon us. So yeah, that was heartbreaking. It was a lot of shock and awe. It was a lot of understanding coming to us that broke our hearts here. This is the confirmation that our hearts have been broken. That's why there's this new birth, this new understanding, this new way to be home and feel at home. Wow. Wow, it's been tough. It's been tough. This came out this way. I'm going to put it up into the reverse in the mind space the way it came out, and then this 9 of Swords down in the foundation, because this is the foundation of it all. The grief. Grief is the source of it all. You know, I started this channel in April of 2022. My 3-year anniversary is coming up with ZEN-TAROT. So thank you everyone for being with me these last 3 years. But I started this channel 2 weeks after my father passed away, April 8th of 2022. I was raw, I was grieving, I was very, very much trying to integrate the knowledge of what I was seeing, the cracking of the illusion of my life in front of me into the wisdom. I was trying to transmute the energy, and I used tarot card readings to do that, and I used my channel to do that, because I thought if other people are feeling this kind of pain, this pain that I am feeling from grief, it wasn't just my dad, of course, it came in threes for me. It usually comes in threes, but I've been dealing with death for the last 15 years, because I talk about how I work at a law firm where we work with wills and trusts and probates, and I lose people I love every day to different things here. But we've gone through a grieving process as a whole, as a collective here. We've had to grieve our old ways, grieve our old traditions, grieve our old cultures, our lives here, our past lives here. And it's been very unsettling and very cracking open, right? You had to get broken to be fixed. You have to be broken to be fixed. Otherwise, you're just going to band-aid it, and you're going to treat the illness, and you're going to throw, your magic cures at it while its underlying virus is just eating away at things, right? You got to get to the root of it. You got to see it. You got to know what you're dealing with here in order to deal with it, in order to manage it, in order to fix it. So we had to be shown what was broken. And it was really, really hard. It was really hard for me. I still grieve. I still find myself, I have really good days. I feel this 10 of Pentacles energy. I feel the 10 of Cups energy most days. I feel really, really good. And then a song will come on, or someone will say something, or someone will look like someone that I've lost. And it's like it's right there again. It's right there to remind me how much I loved, because you're not going to you're not going to grieve as deep as I grieved if you didn't love that deep here. So it is the other side of the coin here. But this is confirmation that we've all grieved. We've all gone through that grieving process, and now it's time to heal from that process. And I used tarot card readings. I used my channel. So thank you guys. Thank you for uplifting me every day and keeping me going through some really, really dark times that I am healing from. And it's a daily process. Sometimes it's an hourly process for me. But I hope that I can give some assistance to any of you out there who are grieving or going through the grieving process. I love to hug heart to heart. I hug people in my life heart to heart, because I want to feel that heart connection. And so if you have gone through this grieving process as I have, I am hugging you heart to heart, energetic to energetically here. So we are all in this together. We all suffer the same. We all bleed red blood here. So this is a beautiful reminder of how connected we are, and how those waters of grief, those tears, will carry us down this river of consciousness, this expansion of consciousness, until we reach the source here, until we reach the root of it here. So holding on to each other tightly. I love that we're doing that. I love that we're crossing the divide. I love that we are coming into this understanding that this and that are true with the dolphin spirit, that all things can be true. And it's time to bring in peace with the dove spirit. Look at that. I love that. Yes, let's help each other through these choppy waters, please. All right, Spirit, what is your advice for this beautiful, sacred journey that those that are tuning in have gone through here? And what is this all leading to? What is this all leading to through this new moon energy in Aries, this beautiful partial solar eclipse energy? What is this all leading to for us? What is your advice here? Yes. Of course it is to Archangel Michael. This Archangel Michael has been so prominent in my life. I have called upon him. I have prayed to him, and he has always pulled through for me. He is my protector. He is all of our protector. He is the one who cast the demons from heaven. He is the mighty protector with his sword of truth. It was the truth that cast the demons out. It was the lies that got into the minds of others. It was the mistruths, the misinformation, the fear of loss, the fear of grieving. People don't want to look at death, and it's just a natural part of life. And that's the truth here. That is the truth. That is Archangel Michael's sword of truth. That death is a natural part of life here, and that we are all going here. So do not be afraid. Do not fear here. That is the message from Archangel Michael. Do not fear. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil here. It's absolutely true. Archangel Michael, the archangels in particular, they got us. They got us, and you're okay. And you're absolutely okay here. So there is a reckoning coming here. There is a beautiful truth coming here that is So sacred and bright and glorious here. So absolutely hang on. We'll get through this together. Allow people to have their truths just as they allow you to have yours. And know that everybody has a story. That next snippy person in line that feels impatient, or that person that hurt your feelings, just know they have a backstory. They have a backstory too, and just let them be. Just walk away. I had someone, I went to the store the other day to return something, and I was treated so poorly. So poorly. I walked away with my return in my hand. And I didn't say a word. I did not say a word. I thought, if this is one of those tests, I'm going to just pass this. It is not worth my time, energy, or effort to put into this. So I just walked away. It's for another day, right? It's just for another day here. So it's time to put the resentments, the anger, the triggers down, and to really put that hand out for the person behind you who is grieving and say, I've been there. Where you are, I once was. And where I am, you too shall be here. So absolutely beautiful. A real time of coming together and pulling it together here. So any last words of advice, Spirit, before I end this reading? Any last words of advice? Yes, look at this. The spiritual journey, the rinse and repeat, the 7 of Wands. This has absolutely been a spiritual journey here. So number 14 in the Temperance card, so 2 7s here. 7 is all about the sacred journey, about the spiritual understanding, the awakening. The time of awakening is now. The time of procrastination and denying is over. So just face that shock and awe with the brave heart that you are. Understand that shadow does exist, and the brighter you shine your light, the more shadow you're casting. So people are falling into that shadow and they're not liking it because you're showing them the truth that the shadow does exist, and that we have to integrate it into our lives, and that we have to understand that grief and that process of grieving is all part of it. And we are all in this together. We are all in this together. So let's pull it together here. Love that. We have to be at home here. We have to take care of our home, and our home, it's this beautiful body and your environment. Take care of your environment. Really, really make sure your environment is clean and clear up clutter. Spring cleaning for sure. Just spring clean it out. And it's also a way of just purging. The solution to pollution is dilution. Just dilute it out. Just really purge it out, and drink a ton of water. Drink a ton of water. All right, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for the past 3 years too. I'm going to use this opportunity to send you all my love and light. You guys, you know who you are, that have been with me from the very beginning, just getting through together here. I love you. I love you. I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with all of you. Hang in there for this new moon energy. We're almost through. We are almost through this very, very intense time. So, all right, I'll tune in with you soon. Thank you so much for stopping by.